Good day everybody, this is Pillar from Telstra Productions and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. I will be playing Star Trek New Horizons, which is a total conversion mod for Stellaris, which is a great game just in and of itself, but Star Trek New Horizons is just incredible. I've fallen in love with it. As you can see, I love this this opening scene already, the background, absolutely love it, it's beautiful, gorgeous, but if you're into Star Trek, this next page is just going to blow you away. You can play as pretty much all of the main races. I can't think of any that aren't included in here. Obviously there will be some, but it's unbelievable. It's crazy. They've organised it into quadrants, so you can play Alpha Quadrant, which obviously is the Federation, which you start off as just humans, as United Earth. And then you play through and can create the Federation yourself. It's incredible. You've got the Klingons, Romulan Star Empire, all these people, Cardassians, Dominions, Borg Collective. Now I actually don't know. The Stars mean Major Empire, obviously, as you can see here. And I think they each have all of their own sort of stories and sort of mechanics to drive decisions throughout the game that are completely different depending on what you're playing. So obviously United Earth has its own story to set up the Federation. It's incredible. I'm probably going to spend this whole first video just introducing, but I'll hopefully start. Now recently there have been a lot of updates, and I haven't played this for quite a while. I played early on in the development. It is still in beta now, and I haven't played since the major updates happened to the Dominion. So I first off started playing the Dominion and absolutely loved it. They're incredible. But I thought it was a bit lacking just in the basic sort of Stellaris mechanics for integrating vassals in a way and sort of abusing member states, things like that. But they've recently added a lot of that in. So the Dominion are now a completely different beast, and I will be playing them again very soon. Today, however, I'm going to start a playthrough as the Borg Collective. Just because they look so cool. So these are one of the races that are classed as a major empire. Obviously the Borg, you know, the big bad. They have a unique ship set, and that is incredible, the way it sort of plays through the ship. So normally when you're playing Stellaris, you have so many different types of ships, and you can have different subsets as well. But obviously, as you know, the Borg have probes, spheres, diamonds, and cubes. So it's much less diversity, but each of those can do different things. So, wow, you'll see what I mean when we get into the game as far as the ships go. But I love the way that the mod creators have done this. Now I want to look through the rest of the available races here. So all of these are Alpha Quadrant, are they? All of these extra bits. So I think aren't Klingon and Romulan, aren't they actually in the Beta Quadrant? Is that a thing? Don't know. So Antican, Bajoran, Betazoid, Breen, Binar, Cation, all of these are Alpha Quadrant races. And then, oh, Andorian are Beta Quadrant, are they? Wow. Okay, so I'm going to learn a lot about this. I love Star Trek. I know a lot about it already, but I feel like this is going to teach me a hell of a lot anyway. So I thought Andorian and Vulcans were pretty much neighbours. Apparently not. Okay, so actually, yeah, I guess Vulcans in the Beta Quadrant. Yeah, apparently they are. Incredible. Sulaban, Rigelian, Orions, Husnock. Who are the Husnock? I mean, honestly. Then you've got the Gamma Quadrants, and these are obviously the ones that you would have seen if you've watched a lot of Deep Space Nine. So I think the vast majority of these are Dominion subjects, if not all. Nybright Alliance were their trading people, weren't they? Or they were still part of the Dominion. The Wadi weren't. They weren't part of the Dominion, I'm pretty sure. But still pretty cool. And then you've also got the Delta Quadrant. These are the people that you would have met on Voyager. And that goes all the way through. These are all the people that are basically fodder for the Borg. The ones that we're hopefully going to be killing super early on. But you see how many of these have got unique ship sets? That's incredible. That's just so cool. And you've got people like the Krenim. They're the time torpedo people, masters of time. There you go. And they've each got their own sort of stats and things. And all these races are so well customized. I absolutely love it. Like I say, fallen in love with it, so I could go on forever about what I love about this. But I strongly suggest you to get it. There'll be a link in the description below to the actual mod itself. But for now, let's just start a playthrough of the Borg Collective. Easy difficulty, that's what we're after, good. Oh, the Dominion are easy as well. All these are easy. Yeah, I was going to say, I played as the Federation and found those more difficult than the rest, definitely. Love how they're set in their own quadrants and stuff. Oh, wow. Okay. So, weapon type, they have a cutting beam, which, I mean, you know obviously from the story, you've seen the episodes, they have a cutting beam. They also have normal weapons as well. Everybody in the game is limited to warp travel. There's no wormholes in hyperspace, which I think is really good, and they have their own sort of Borg ships. Now, what can we do? So, simulators. In their collective state, the Borg are utterly without mercy, driven by one will alone, the will to conquer. They are beyond redemption, beyond reason. Jean-Luc Picard. I remember him saying that. It's so cool. So we don't colonize planets at all. We have center megastructures that we build everything on, and then when we conquer a planet, we assimilate the people on there. I think there's a loss rate to it as well, you'll see, and when we capture places, we get loads of unity for it. Functional architecture. Society is written. Oh, building cost minus 15%. That's cool. Simple yet functional architecture, obviously. Governing ethics, attraction plus 25%, and army damage and fire rate plus 20%. As reduced war demand costs as well. So, as you can imagine, playing the Borg is all about going to war and conquering a lot, and as quick as you can. Hopefully, I'll be able to do it justice. I've never actually made it to cubes on the Borg. I have done quite a long playthrough, not recently. Like I said, I've had quite a big break. But yeah, I can't wait to get to cubes. Quick learners, so learner experience gain is improved, and we're strong as well. So army damage and extra minerals. Exactly the stats that you'd expect from Borgs. Borgs? The Borg. The Borg. So you can increase the size of the Milky Way. I'm just going to keep it at the standard, the full galaxy with lore-rich static galaxy. The official New Horizons map. Now you can change these. The mirror universe. I didn't know that was in the game. That's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. Birth of the Federation was one of my very favourite games, and that's old school static galaxy. The map is inspired by that game. Features just the very basic races, unfortunately. That's incredible. Oh man, honestly, there's some real love gone into this mod. I'm going to go with the basic standard map. Everything with standard settings and Iron Man mode on. I feel like I could go with difficulty and AI aggressiveness increased, just because I'm playing the Borg, so I've got a massive advantage. But I'm not going to. What does difficulty actually do? Draws the game difficulty. On higher difficulties, AI empires that are not subject to players get bonuses to their economy and research. No, let's just go on normal. It's such a massive overhaul to the game. I feel like changing difficulty and aggressiveness would just make too big a swing on it. So let's go. Oh god, even the loading screen I love. It's incredible. So here we are loaded into the game. The game's paused, so you can have a good read through of your stats and things. Now we've already gone through most of this. The planet preference really doesn't matter because you don't really do anything with those anyway. I won't read through all this. You go ahead. The Borg are the ultimate user. They're unlike any threat your Federation's ever faced. Obviously, Q is amazing. We normally get Q popping up as a helper in this mod as well, so he's like your tutorial buddy, which is pretty cool. So, this is the Uni Complex. This is the central hub that I was telling you about. That's like our mega structure, and you can expand it once you've got 5,000 minerals, and that's basically like colonizing another planet in your own system. So I have 2 that I've colonized already, so let's go to the surface. Fully colonized and fully built up already. That is such a strong start for anybody. It's incredible. The second one isn't as strong, but still good. It'll do. It's still good. I want to focus on food, just because I want to grow this as quick as possible to max it out, and then any new ones as well, that they need to be maxed out as well. So what do I want to take off though? Maturation chamber. What does that do? Growth speed plus 75%. Lovely. So what can I sacrifice? Now you can see our income already. Jesus, we're at 51 energy, 68 minerals, 21 food per tick. That's just incredible. Per month, sorry. That's just incredible. You don't get that kind of income on a normal game, obviously, but on this, that's just insane. 19 physics research and 12 society and engineering. So our research is also going to be very good and ahead of what you would normally see. I am going to take this guy and put him here. An extra 2, or going to be 5 food is going to be a massive boon to us. And I'm hoping this will get me a new Borg spawning here sometime soon. That's the idea anyway. So these are your 2 planets. Obviously you can't do anything on this first one really. You can do stuff with the starbase, but I don't know anything yet, so there's no point. I am going to build another science ship straight away, I think, which is a fairly solid start in any sort of start on this. But for the Borg, it's incredible because you can spread out so fast. The 2 science ships are going to be a good start to start surveying everything. So, if you looked at the map at the beginning, you'll know I'm in the Delta Quadrant. That's this quadrant up at the top here. We're on Spiral Galaxy. There is a link across. I think you can just make it across even with early technology. And then obviously you can head down into this side as well. But this up here is the Gamma Quadrant, and the Dominion are going to conquer this very quickly, so I probably want to stay away from that. I want to just conquer everything in my area. Obviously, before anybody says it, resistance is futile, and I will be conquering everybody. I just might not do it straight away. Oh man, look, the Delphic Expanse. Isn't that from Enterprise? Did they do something with the Delphic Expanse? I don't know. So, let's get started. Pick some research. Physics research first. I don't want that. Oh man, this is where I really struggle because all of these are obviously new things. Power generation. That will be good. Maybe I want to go for these though instead. Fire rate plus 3%. Weapons damage plus 3%. They look good. That unlocks more in energy weapons. But maybe I just want this so I can build. Plus 20% build speed, minus 20% build cost. I don't think that's a problem. My economy's huge. So I'm not really fussed about that. I'm going to do this much thinking for everything. This game's going to take ages. Let's go for the EPS manifold. Harder hitting weapons is always good. Now, something that clears tile blockers this early on is a good one. So that is already something I want to go for. Tactical enhanced eyepiece. Army upkeep plus 10%, but army damage increased by 30%. Now I think my armies are by far stronger than anybody else I'm going to be facing, so I don't really see the point increasing their strength yet. I think it's the Ancestral Data Archive. Empire Unique 555 will give me a good boost to all those. Yep, let's do that. Why did I just do that, actually? Yeah, I can just look at these. Let's see if I have any of those on my Surface. Oh, which one was it? Was it the red one? What's the red one? I've got loads of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll give me some extra minerals. Not something I really need. If it was blocking food or science, I'd probably be more likely to take it. Okay, let's stick with my first option. We'll go with that. Yeah, that's the right thing to do. Right. 9 of 9, 14 of 20, 9 of 10. Beautiful. Now then, army damage plus 25%. I've already said I'm not fussed about increasing army damage. Adaptive armor Armor +6. I'll have to have a look at that. Defense satellites, not hugely fussed about again. And no one can really attack my home system because of the defenses that are already there. I can show you that in a second. Adaptive armor might be the way to go, but let's quickly have a look at ship designer. So my only ship at the moment is my patrol frigate, and that has armor of 22. So let's say where would the armor even go? Oh man. So it's just adaptive armor goes into the slot. Oh well. I don't have a nuclear reactor to go in there. Why don't I just put that there? Does that not do anything? Okay, so as you can probably tell, I haven't played this game for a long time. Oh man, this is so cool though. 3 light cutting beams, light magnetometric charge. That's the armor plating, so I guess it would go there instead of that. So that's armor +2, cost 5. So it'll be +4 armor on top of 22. That's a decent increase. That's not a terrible increase, just under 20%. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's go for adaptive armor. Lovely, and that's the one that I've just taken off. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get somebody growing there soon. Right, now, let's do some scouting. Yeah, so this is what I was saying about not needing to defend anytime soon. I've got a 5.8k defense perimeter already, a 2k station, another 5.8k. Oh no, that's the first one. Yeah, sorry, there are 2 and 2 stations plus my fleet, so nobody's coming anywhere near here anytime soon. Now then. So this is slightly different. I'm not fussed about looking at habitable planets because I can't colonize. So really no point. What I'm fussed about is resources, specifically science actually. That's what I really want to get looking at. So let's quickly go out, just get everything. I'm going to go there first just because it's closest anyway. But so I want to do everything I can build in straight away. This is very similar to how you start any game, except I've got a much better start, obviously. I can build in this one as well, actually. Let's make sure I get that done. Right. Obviously I'm building a science ship, but I might as well start off with that. Now, I would normally separate my fleet to go scouting, but I don't think I really have to. I'm going to head up to this area. Do a little bit of scouting up here first. I think I'm better off heading into this corner and colonizing all of this, or, you know, conquering all of this, rather than heading down, because as I get further down here, I'm going to head towards the Federation. I think the Federation is going to be my big enemy, the one that really gives me any trouble. Other than the Dominion, obviously they'll be big as well. But that's what I'm going to do. I want to head up first, and without further ado, let's start the game going. Wow, I feel like we've accomplished loads in this first video. There we go. Right. Oh, okay. So you can get a content submod as well, which I am actually going to do. Yeah, I don't know why I haven't done that. I'll do that before the next episode. Make sure I've got it sorted, and there we go. So I'm just going to tell him to go away, which means I don't get 1 mineral from him. But I think that's fine. He would be useful as a tutorial guy, but I don't want to cheat like that. It's fine. Right, come on. That's my research going. Oh, look at that. I also want to quickly check out any qualities of leaders that might make things slightly better. So this happened last time as well, so I assume this is a set thing. But all of my Borg that are researchers started off with a research speed plus 10%, and my one that was in the vessel, 0801, had anomaly discovery chance plus 10%. So that's really good. I have a governor spare. which I should really set up. I don't know why I wasn't using Governor. That's strange. Oh, what happened? Yeah, that did work. Cool. Right, so I have another science ship. Let's hire a new scientist. I want to go with the Discovery chance again.
Affirmative.
Definitely the best one to go for me. And then let's head out of the system and start surveying stuff around me. Actually, that's not what I want to do. Why did I do that? I want to survey stuff in here. I know my other ship's going to get to them, but the quicker the better. Need to build stuff. Alright, but let's just quickly pause the game. Brilliant. That's all we've got time for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, or if you just like this mod and you want to see more of it, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, all the normal stuff. But by far the most important thing is to look forward to the next episode of Star Trek New Horizons.